Aaron Chen here. Hope you're doing well. If you're watching this video right now, then you're probably doing a bit of research on this particular website here. It's called My Business Venture, okay? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to review this program for you. I'm going to give you the information, the behind the scenes, what's actually going on, and then you can use this information to decide whether or not you want to actually invest money into My Business Venture and go this route, okay? So what is My Business Venture about? Actually, it is a done-for-you e-commerce platform. Okay, so what My Business Venture does is it focuses very heavily on drop shipping. Okay, and what drop shipping is it's basically when you set up an e-commerce store, you get access to products, but you don't actually have to store all the products in your home. You can actually use other companies where they will store the products in warehouses, and they'll do something called drop shipping to the customers. You just have to run the marketing, run the websites, drive the traffic, do all that part of the e-commerce, okay? So, as a whole, it makes a lot of sense to do that, okay? Now, here are the three different levels inside of My Business Venture. The first level costs $495, and you're tied into 36 months of $99 per month payments, okay? That in itself is really, really expensive. Now, what do you get for $495 and $99 per month for 36 months? You basically get a e-commerce website set up, and you get access to 14,000 different types of products, okay? Okay, again, I think it's a little bit expensive, but that's basically what they offer. The second package, which is basically apparently their most popular package, costs $2,795 one time, okay? Again, pretty expensive, right? Now, what do you get with that? You get the same thing. You get the website set up. You get access to the 14,000 of products. You get a sales funnel. You get additional training, and you get website hosting, domains, and all that stuff as well. Okay, so that's basically what you get. And then they've got another level, all right, where they will actually generate traffic for you. Some traffic, not a lot of traffic, but some traffic, and that costs almost $5,000. Okay, so it is done for you. They set up the website and all that kind of stuff. But having said that, you still have to learn to actually drive the business, okay? So when they say it's done for you, it means that the website is set up, you've got access to products, that kind of stuff. They will rank you on Google and all that kind of stuff. But you still actually have to work the business. Otherwise, it just sits there like an empty car full of gas, but it doesn't actually go anywhere, okay? You need to be the driver, you need to get into that car, and you need to actually drive it, if that makes sense, okay? So essentially what you're paying for is you're paying for a business that's set up, but it just sits there and it does nothing, if that makes sense, all right? So you still have to learn how to drive traffic, you still have to learn how the business works, you still have to, market every single day, you've got to hustle. The investment that you make in the first, middle, and top tier program, just sets up the websites and all that stuff for you, okay? So that's basically what My Business Venture is, okay? So, is it a legitimate business or not? It's a legitimate business, okay? Is it a little bit expensive? Yeah, it's a little bit expensive. Unfortunately, not everybody can afford $2,795, all right? That's quite a lot of money. And if, on the bigger end, $5,000, not everybody has $5,000 lying around, unfortunately. But you do get an e-commerce website set up. Now, are there better e-commerce products out there? Absolutely, there are, okay? But when you're looking at any sort of done for you type of service, it's always a little bit expensive because they're putting everything together for you, all right? So what I would say is that if you want to learn drop shipping, if you want to learn e-commerce, this is a platform that will get you the websites and all that stuff done, but it's not necessarily going to teach you how to be successful in e-commerce, if that makes sense, okay? The other big problem with My Business Venture is even though it's legitimate, it can be pretty pricey, and not everybody has $2,795 lying around or $5,000 lying around. So it can be quite a pricey option. Okay, now here's what I would recommend on my own, right? Obviously, you're here because you're interested in building some sort of business online, right? That's the only reason why you heard of My Business Venture. It's the only reason why you did some research on it, and now you're here and you're trying to check it out, okay? That tells me something about you. That tells me that you're interested in using the internet to build some sort of business for yourself, right? At this stage, you probably don't even know yourself what kind of business you want to build, right? Maybe you're checking out e-commerce because you hear about e-commerce so much these days, right? In 2018, and it's very, very popular these days, but there's actually a lot of different ways to make money online, okay? So I've been around for 9 years. The first 8 years that I was building my business, I failed miserably. Okay, I made a lot of mistakes. I've done pretty much every type of business model that you can think of online. I've done MLM, network marketing, top tier sales. I've done e-commerce. I've sold my own information products. I've done webinars. I've sold t-shirts online. I've done push button software. I've done marketing systems. You name it, I've done a lot of different things. Now, I made a little bit of money here, a little bit of money there, but for the most part, the first 8 years, I struggled really badly. Okay, I actually lost a lot more money than I made. Now, about a year and a half ago, I met someone online who explained to me, he said, listen, Aaron, if you really want to make this online thing work, then you need to stop doing what you're doing and you need to focus on one thing that you're not really doing right now. Okay, and I said, well, what is that? And he was like, basically, you need to focus very heavily on just learning how to become a great promoter and a great marketer. Because once you understand marketing and once you understand promotions, you can literally put you could put something in front of an audience, and if you know how to do it right, they're gonna buy your products. Okay, so for the last year and a half, I focused very heavily on learning a few things about promotions. I learned all about traffic. I learned all about conversions. I learned all about presenting. I learned all about influence, positioning, and something called power. Okay? Now, if you don't understand what I'm talking about, that's probably why you haven't really made that much money online yet, right? Now, since I've gone through this program, I've actually made tens of thousands of dollars in profit, 100% online, and I've sold hundreds of different types of products on the internet. Now, is this e-commerce? Not really. Okay, because what I do is called affiliate marketing, and I'm actually selling a lot of information products and systems and softwares that other people need to build their life, build their businesses, and solve problems that they have. Okay, so when you understand how to do that, it's pretty cool. Okay, so to go from 8 years of failure to a year and a half of pretty tremendous success, it's a pretty amazing thing. Okay, so if you really want to learn how to do this, then I can show you how to do it, but you have to understand that this is going to take 3 things, okay? It's going to take time, it's going to require you to take a lot of action, and it's going to require you to invest some money, okay? Now, you don't need to invest $2,700 or, $5,000, right? But you're going to have to invest some money, right? This is a real business. Now, when it comes to online marketing, the difference between the people that make money and the people that don't really make money is that the people that make money understand that just because it's online doesn't mean that it's not a real business, okay? It's a real business, and it requires the amount of time and attention that an offline business requires as well. It's the same thing. The only difference is it's online and you can create huge amounts of leverage if you know how, okay? That's the beauty about the internet. But it still requires time, it still requires action, and it still requires some investment in money into your business because it's a real business, okay? Now, if that interests you at all and you want to see what I learned over the last year and a half, then all you have to do is click on the link right below this video. You'll see a little link right there. It's going to lead you to my website. Enter your best email address because I'm going to send you some information that shows you how I took 8 years of failure and turned it into a year and a half of pretty amazing success, okay? Then on the next page, you're actually going to see the program that I went through, all right? Now, here's what I want you to do. Take your time, go through the website, watch, read, listen, go through the testimonials, and if it makes sense, and if you believe that this product, this training can help you to get you to your goals, get you to where you want to go, then I recommend that you just get in straight away, okay? Because there's no point waiting, right? And I can tell you after being online for more than 9 years, this is still the best program that I've seen on teaching people how to become great promoters and great marketers. Okay, so listen, I hope you enjoyed this review today of my business venture. Would I recommend it? Yeah, it's okay if you want to do the e-commerce thing. I wouldn't necessarily do e-commerce because it's extremely technical, okay? And it's probably one of the more expensive online things that you can do just because you have to invest in a lot of stuff when it comes to e-commerce. You have to invest in the products, you have to invest in the systems, the tools, the websites. I mean, you can already tell, right? Almost $3,000, almost $5,000 for their products is just crazy, okay? But if you want to learn how to market and then go out there and pretty much market anything you want, you could go out there and market my business venture. You can market company X, Y, Z. You can market your own products. You can market ClickBank products, JVZoo products, completely up to you. Then this training just might be the thing that you're looking for. All right, my name is Aaron Chen. Take care. All the best in your business. Speak to you soon.